Yo, yo, yo. In these clips right here, remember when I told you in the last video that I dropped that that there were videos of this dude perving with the little kids? Well, there are. There are. If you don't believe me, just ask Bondi. They were asked the question again, what's up with Epstein? And so what does Stinky do? He goes, no, this guy's a creep. Bro, you shouldn't talk about a dead man like that, especially your best buddy. That's right. That's right. You never lived less than a cab ride away from a quote-unquote creep like you call him. No. You tried to say that Epstein was a creep, and why are we still talking about this? Well, you want to talk about your fake trade deals? Huh? That was all a fraud. Nothing came of it. You sent a letter with a bunch of typos to serious people. As a matter of fact, a reporter asked your idiot propagandist, Bubble Guppy, Caroline Levitt, asked her, hey, these people aren't going to take this shit seriously, are they? She freaked out. She had a gush, you know? That's right. Yeah. So you tacoed out again with that, okay? You chicken shit. Yeah. No, well, we're sending out letters. No, you're not. It's all a fraud. These people, your fucking White House leaks more than those fucking dams did in Texas. That's right. Yeah. Yep. And you gutted Noah, right? And 115 people been killed and a bunch of children. That I would say you have blood on your hands, but no, you have more blood on your hands. You fucking idiot. That's right. Another failure. Right? So I would say that the least of your concerns, right, will be you perving with Jeffrey Epstein. That's right. In the Trump files. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. How many videos? Because she says there's a bunch of videos, right, with child porn on it. How many of them have you on them? That's right. She said, oh, I said it this morning, right? But she reiterated it, that she actually saw these videos, and they exist. Yeah. So you want people to stop talking about that? No. Now that they're eating crow, right? And that, what are we, 6 months into your fucking stupid second presidency, right? And let's see. You came out of the gate fucking trying to scare Canada, Greenland, Panama, saying you're going to annex them and all that stupid shit. Nothing. Liberation Day in April. When did the tariffs kick in? Huh? Nonsense. It's all bullshit. Yeah. Now, and then you claim that $15 trillion of investment came in from Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Emirates. Here's your problem. Combined, their GDP is not even $3 trillion. So what? So you're saying that they're going to give you, right, all of their money, right? They're going to invest every single last penny that they have in. They're going to give it to you to invest for the next 5 years, because 5 times 3 is 15, right? That doesn't make sense. The math ain't mathing, right? Yeah. So, not to mention, you send out the exact same trade letter to all these countries. Where are these binding agreements? Who believes this stupid shit? No, seriously. There are no binding agreements. There's a form letter with the UK, but all that helps is people that have a fucking Rolls Royce or you know what I mean? Yeah? All bullshit. And this quote unquote, I don't even like to say it, that budget bill. Yeah. All right. That whole shit about no tax on Social Security, nonsense. That's all bullshit. Yeah, no. And that was the great heist. And he pulled it off. Him and those craven-ass Republicans. That's right. Bunch of fucking spineless cowards. They pulled it off. Yeah. No, just wait. No, I have, there's a group of people that I've come to know. They're real good people. They are filthy rich. It's, and about 2-3 times a month, I get together with them because a couple of them have interest in my racehorses, right? So we get together and we talk, and, the way I met them, besides through racing, anytime that they wanted a seat on the 50-yard line at one of my football games, I'll put them there. No problem. And then, one hand washes the other. I got the hobnob with them, all kinds of shit, right? But, I went and I had lunch with them, right? Just recently. And they think this guy's a joke. They don't take him seriously. And they come, hey, Mark, did you play the taco? Because I did. I made some money. That's right. Yeah. That's all that fucking shit is a stock manipulation, right? And then he tells me, Tony, we refer to him as Tony. He goes, hey, Mark, did you dump all the Tesla stock? Did you do what I told you? I go, man, I never bought any. My kid did, and he dumped it. He thought it was going to go to 1,000, and now it's down about 200. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so this whole trade thing is a fail. It's a fail. Now, as people are saying that it was fake, there is no artificial deadline. There's nothing. So what does he do? He goes out and he plays apprentice today, right? And then he has Pam Bondi try to answer for him as far as Epstein's concerned. But you know how Pam Bondi is. When she finds herself in a hole, she goes to Home Depot, buys a shovel, and then keeps on digging. And then takes the dirt and throws it on top of herself. Yeah, she turned around and said that, man, that disgusting Epstein made a bunch of child porn. Yeah. I guarantee you, look. And you proved me wrong. I guarantee you, right, that Dershowitz is on that shit, right? Stinky's on that shit. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee you that they have, because Stinky's kinky like that, with the little kids. There's transcripts of it, and they just discredited this girl that when she was 13, they went and asked her a bunch of questions, right? And then Alex Acosta, the guy that he hired, made that shit go away. Yeah, that's right. But, that's common knowledge down here in Palm Beach. We know that, This is facts. And now you guys are coming to find out about these right-wing idiot cult QAnon imbeciles are now starting to panic, right? Because their God is a pedo. Facts. And this shit ain't going away. It ain't going away. No matter, man, this motherfucker bombed Iran hoping that this shit would go away. But it's only gotten worse. Of all the promises, right, that he made in the campaign, these idiots are concerned about the Epstein files? Seriously, I mean, there's healthcare. Remember, he had concepts of a healthcare plan. What happened with that? Nothing. It's all bullshit, because this is a fraud, a poser, a dumbass. Always been a dumbass. Promising the world, then giving nothing. It's the same as a scam when they cold call these people, right? These poor old people, right? And they say, hey, you want $5,000, for example, right? Well, I can wire it to you if you send me 10. Send me $10 and I'll wire you $5,000 because we need to get it out of get the 5,000 out of jail, if you will, because it's being held in another country. So you give me 10, and I could like post bond for that money. It's a 409 scam. That's exactly what this guy does. Fucking talking about all this shit about no grocery prices will go down. They haven't. Bullshit. Nonsense. No, they've gone up. Fuck it, I pay. Man, it wasn't even the family size, man. The lady that does the groceries here at the house, she been sick, so I went and I did them myself. Man, a regular size of M&M's like this, fucking $8, bro. What are you talking about, man? And because they say that inflation stopped all of a sudden, that it stopped. Bullshit. And they're touting their successes, but please, down in the comments, name one. Name one. All this money for ICE, where's the criminals? Where's the criminals? You fucking imbeciles. But no, this is what you wanted. Now we're going to ride it out, right? And I'm going to make fun of this shit the whole way. That's right. So anyway, enjoy these clips because they're ridiculous. Pam Bondi buries herself. Stinky tries to, he just throws numbers out there. No, 50% on these people, 50%. He doesn't do a goddamn thing about nothing. About nothing. Like my boy Tony said, man, Mark, just play the taco. You'll win every time. Like, share, subscribe. Roll it. Here we go. Aha. Roll it.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats.
And you all voted for this goddamn retard. He's a fucking pedo of a retard.
They're eating the pets.
So, okay. If this is the case, right? I'm assuming the canary was a fucking appetizer. You hear how stupid this sounds now? How fucking stupid you idiots were voting for this asshole? Stinky smells so bad he'd be raising the dead. Stinky. Oh, Stinky. Stinky gets asked about the Trump files. This is how you deal with him. This is how you deal with this motherfucker, right? Yeah. I'm going to show you how to be a goddamn reporter, okay? Roll it!
Sure. And your memo and release yesterday, Jeffrey Epstein, it left some lingering mysteries. One of the biggest ones is whether he ever worked for a American or foreign intelligence agency. The former Labor Secretary who was...
Nope, that's not the good question. The question is how many times did you perv with him?
Miami U.S. Attorney Alex Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve what...
You literally hired Alex Acosta, right? Because he gave your boy Epstein a sweetheart deal when he was a prosecutor down here in Florida. That's right. Now that you're going to poop yourself, what do you have to say?
Or not he did, and also could you say why they submitted this thing from the jailhouse tape?
Yeah, sure.
Could I just interrupt for a second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yes, we are. Yes. Yeah, we are.
This guy's been talked about for years.
Because you and him perved together. That's right. You abuse little girls.
You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all...
Nobody cares. I'm asking you about your affiliation with another pedo.
The things are...
Nobody cares.
And Are people still talking about this guy?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And they're talking about the way that you and him palled around.
It's great. That is unbelievable.
What you talking about, Willis?
Do you want to waste the time on the
We do. We do.
Again?
What's that fucking infrastructure project you have going there? It's a fork in the road. You fucking ridiculous senile junkie, you.
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on that.
Why? Why? Hey, it's my mouth. I'll ask you the question if I fucking feel like it, you prick.
Like this, where we're having some of the greatest success and
What success? You just killed 115 people over the weekend. What success? You have 0 trade deals. You sent out a letter with typos. The reporter the other day asked you, hey man, how do you think they're gonna take this motherfucking letter seriously?
also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration, but you go ahead. So,
I bet you got some soup in that diaper.
For that video to release that as well, showing that a minute.
Okay. Here's what needs to be the follow-up. Is your boss, right, in that child porn? Huh? Is your boss in it? Don't lie to me. Lie detector test says that's a lie. Stinky. Oh, Stinky. You're in those videos. That's right. Just think. You are covering up for a vile, disgusting pedo, right? Yeah. And the only reason that you're doing it is because you took a bribe from this pedo back in Florida. That's right. Yeah. And this pedo can ruin you. That's right. Oh, it's so clear now. They have videos of this dude perving. Stinky, you were my bestie.
To back up on that, in February, I did an interview on Fox, and it's been getting a lot of attention.
Yeah. And you said the file was on the desk.
Because I was asked a question about the client list, and my response was, it's sitting on my desk to be reviewed, meaning the file along with the JFK, MLK files as well. That's what I meant by that. Also, to the tens of thousands of video, they turned out to be child porn downloaded by that disgusting Jeffrey Epstein.
Wait, stop. You're in a hole and you keep on digging. Yeah. Who was in that child porn? This guy. Like I told you all, the idiot with the infrastructure project going on there in the fucking side of his head. That ridiculous clown that swirls his hair like fucking Barbara Stanwyck. Only she had hair on top of her head. This is a goddamn wig. Yeah. I told you all. There are videos of this dude abusing little girls. Yep, that's right. Oh, Marco.
Child porn is what they were.
That's right. Including this guy right there. Yep.
Never going to be released, never going to see the light of day.
Yeah. I'm sure that child porn, right, had him in it. That's right.
To him being an agent, I have no knowledge about that. We can get back to you on that. And the minute missing from the video, we released the video showing definitively the video was not conclusive, but the evidence prior to it was showing.
Why is the minute missing? Why is the minute missing?
He committed suicide, and what was on that, there was a minute that was off the counter, and what we learned from
minute that was off the counter, what does that even mean?
Prisons was every year, every night, they redo that video. It's old.
Marco's like, God damn, she's full of shit.
1999, so every night the video is reset, and every night should have the same minute missing. So
that is nonsense. That is nonsense. Something like what you say happened can happen in that minute. That is absolute nonsense. You fucking liar. Stinky's in a kid porn. Oh! Holy shit, the gloves are off.
Problem is that Pam Bondi went on television on Fox News and said that she had the Epstein file on her desk and she employed...
Nothing. Just a guy waiting for my wingman Stinky.
That there was a client list. There's some confusion about that now. Her people are saying she didn't mean that there was a client list, but she set the table for the expectations that long had existed, that there were these hidden secrets buried in these files. And of course, Kash Patel and Dan Bongino for years have been fueling them in podcasts and out of the right-wing circles. And as you can imagine, MAGA world is furious now. No less than Laura.
What I want to know is, why are they furious? Why are they furious? Why are they furious? Because they think that Bill Clinton's on that? Okay, let's say he is. But goddamn, holy fucking shit, their guy, it was his best friend. Best friend, wingman, for decades. Never lived less than a cab ride away from him.
Who has nearly 2 million followers on X and who has been on Air Force One with Donald Trump, is posting today that Pam Bondi should resign.
Why? Why? Who else is going to cover for her cult leader?
Liar. And she said that Dan Bongino in his heart must know that the Justice Department is lying. In fact...
They say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true.
And everybody hates the Jews.
Hey, Stinky, that bitch can lie all she wants. But I know the truth. We know the truth. You're a pedo. That's right. Just like me.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Listen to this fucking taco and his fake ass tariffs.
Announcing pharmaceuticals, chips, and various couple of other things, big ones. We did seal, as you know, they're 50%. We did aluminum, 50%. Lumber just came out.
This shit is all fake. This guy's a fraud.
Actually, that's copper. And we did cars. And,
Look at my boy Chris. My boy Chris, you see this guy Chris? This is actually a smart dude. He's like, God damn, how fucking stupid is this idiot?
today we're doing copper. I believe the tariff on copper, we're going to make it 50%.
Hey man, when is the tariff on diapers coming? Or piss bags?
Sí. Yo quiero Taco Bell.
And the Hindus hate the Muslims, and everybody hates the Jews.
I see you, Stinky.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats.
And you all voted for this goddamn retard. He's a fucking pedo of a retard.
They're eating the pets.
So, okay. If this is the case, right? I'm assuming the canary was a fucking appetizer. You hear how stupid this sounds now? How fucking stupid you idiots were voting for this asshole?